Can I just say I killed this look? I killed this look. Did I do it or did I do it? I did it. Hey guys, so I want to start off by using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot Soft Ochire, and I'm going to be putting that all over my eyelids, and that's going to be like my base, so you know you want your color to pop. So that's what I'm doing, making my color pop. As you can see, I'm about to use my Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette, and I'm going to start off by using the pink shade in my transitioning color, as my transitioning color, and I'm going to be applying that in a swiping back and forth motion. I'm going to be going back and forth, and I'm going to be applying it till I get the color that I really want. I want it to pop, so I'm going to keep applying it so you can actually see it. I also want to say this palette is so pigmented. Like, I love this palette. This is my first time using this palette, and then it's so pigmented, and I love it so much. So I'm going to be going back in my Morphe palette, and I'm going to go to the second one next to the transitioning color. I'm going to use that brownish shade as it's going to be under my transitioning color. I'm going to go in a back and forth swiping motion again until I feel like I get the color that I need. So going back into the Morphe palette again, I'm going to grab the darkest color, the darkest color. I'm going to be putting that under my two colors that I use. I'm going to be going under, and that's going to be defining my crease. I'm going to start from the inner of my eyelid to the outer of my eyelid, and I'm going to be using another brush to go inward into my eyelid as well, from the outer into the end. So I'm basically using that to basically define your cut crease, because you know you want to see your cut crease, and you want to have your cut crease have a defined look. Excuse my voice, I have a cold, and it's so hard being like sick and pregnant at the same time. And you get so forgetful and everything. So now you want to bring out your blending brush, and you want to blend, because you have to blend. You have to do it. You have to blend. It's going to look like it's just layers, and then you're going to look like, what are you doing? So you have to blend. And it's okay to go back into your transitioning color. Go back and grab that, and you want to reapply so you can really make that look pop again. Because sometimes when you blend away your color. So you're going to want to go back in, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back in my transitioning color, and I'm going to reapply that on both eyelids as well. Now this is where it gets fun. You're going to use your painterly paint pot. Well, that's what I'm using, my painterly paint pot. And I'm going to go cut my crease. So what you want to do is you want to go above your crease so you can really see your cut crease. And if you go on your crease, 9 times out of 10 when you open up your eyelids, it's going to fold basically. And you don't want it to fold, so you're going to go above it. And if you're really starting, like you're just starting cutting your cut crease, you want to take your time, because everything you do with your makeup, you really want to take your time with it. But cutting your crease, you need to take your time. And it's okay if you mess up, because you can always go back with the darkest shade. You can always go back and then redo it or go over it. But please take your time. So now I'm going into my Sephora Beautiful Crush palette, and I'm going to be using a silver shade, basically for my glitter, because my glitter is going to be silver. So you want to really use a silver shade, or any shade that you have that you're going to use for glitter, so you can make your glitter more, I say this word a lot, but it's going to pop. So you want it to pop. And I'm going to be going in with another shade as well, because I felt like this shade I was using just now, it wasn't really working for me. It wasn't really showing up the way I wanted it to show up, and it wasn't really pigmented as I wanted it to be. So I went in with a different shade, a lighter shade. So now I'm using my glitter. It's a silver glitter, as you can see. I do not have which glitter it was, but I can tell you that I got it off eBay. No, Amazon. I got it off Amazon, and it is so cheap. It's like $1. The one thing I hate, and it's like, I think it's with all glitters, I hate that it gets everywhere. It gets in my eyes, and then it hurts so bad because I think it's like scratching my eyes. But this glitter, I think is so good to be $1. I'm gonna try to find it so I can put it in the description box below, and put the link down below. So I'm going to go back on my Morphe palette, and I'm going to grab the darkest shade, and I'm going to apply that from the inner of my eyelid to the outer. And it's basically defining the cut crease so you can actually see the cut. So now I'm taking the darkest color, and I'm going to be blending it from the outer lid into the inner lid. So I'm going to be blending it to the glitter so it can look more blended and not choppy. So onto my face, I'm going to be setting my face with the Morphe setting spray. This is actually my first time using it, but I like to spray my face first because it seems like every foundation I use, it moves. So in order for it not to move, I usually set it and then it'll be fine throughout the rest of the time. So now I'm going to be using my Sephora Beauty Amplifier, and I'm going to be putting that all over my face. I love this foundation, not foundation. I love this Beauty Amplifier because it fills up my pores and it looks smooth once you put your foundation on. I had to use my Blistex because, listen, dry lips in the winter is a no-no. So now I'm going in with my Deep Fonce Sephora foundation and my Black Radiance foundation. Since I'm pregnant, my face has a little bit discoloring. I think I said it right, discoloring. So I had to use both of my foundations for right now. Now I'm going to start contouring my face. My highlight, I'm going to use my Rihanna Suede contour stick. Rihanna did us right. She did us right with the with the shades, but girl, listen, it creases throughout the day and I don't like that at all. That's why I set my face with the Morphe spray. But now I'm going in with my Sephora Deep Contour Stick. I'm going to use a darker shade. I like that one better than the other Rihanna stick because the other Rihanna stick, I don't really think it shows up on me the way I want it to. But I'm going to be going in, contour my face, making it look bomb. You guys cannot forget to blend. Like, beat your face. Blend. I do not want to see it. I don't want to see it looking uneven. I want to see it look beautiful, guys. So you have to blend. You have to keep blending. And I know your arm may get tired, but girl, you gotta keep doing it and make sure you wet your sponge because that's the right thing to do. So now I'm going in with my Benai Topaz translucent powder, and I'm going to be putting that on all my highlighted parts. And you want to really put it in your skin, because once you put it in your skin, it's like, well, I mean press it into your skin. Once you press it into your skin and you wipe it off, it's going to make like a big difference instead of just putting it on, like you just smacking it on. So if you guys didn't try it yet, try it and then let me know how that worked out, and you can thank me because that's going to be bomb. So now I'm going to go on my Juvias palette and I'm going to use my light color. I'm going to use that on my brow bone so I can make my brow bone pop. And now I'm going into my Dead to Create palette and I'm going to be going in with the lightest shade. I'm going to put that under my eyelid. I did my eyelids, not eyelids. I did my eyelashes off camera and my eyeliner off camera. I didn't use eyelashes because my fiance messed my eyelashes up. And I'm going to use my Morphe eyeliner to give me a defined look down the bottom, or a dramatic look down the bottom. I didn't use a lot like how I would usually do. But now I'm using my Clinique. I'm using my Clinique. I can never pronounce that right. Clinique mascara, And what you want to do is, so it won't look choppy, you want to move in a back and forth motion. I can't really explain it. But now I'm going there with my MAC highlighter called Oh Darling. And I had to reapply it like a bunch of times because it's not really pigmented as I thought it would be. I used it like one time before, but what I usually do is I put setting spray on my face after I applied it, like all them layers I just did. I put the setting spray on it and then I do it again so it can show up more. I forgot to blend in my other contour in my lips. I'm forgetful, but the same thing I use my brow bone and my Juvias palette, I'm gonna go into my inner eye tear duct. So now that I'm done my face, I want to use my Fenty lip gloss, which I love by the way. I want to use that and apply that on my lips. It is so bomb. But thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and please follow my social medias. Thank you guys. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my first YouTube video. If you like what you saw, then you can actually like, subscribe, and comment. We don't do negative comments, we only do positive comments only and constructive criticism. Everything I use is in the description box down below. And please follow me on my journey as I elevate myself up to the top. I apologize for like the lighting, and I apologize for my background and my audio. But like I said, I will build myself up. Thank you guys so much for watching on how you do this simple glitter cut crease. See you guys.